Yo, what's up, fam? So, I had a great deal of disappointment the other day, but I had a great deal of joy today. We're going to talk about the certified pre-owned process with the Mercedes EQS that my wife and I just bought last year. So, one of the main reasons why I bought why we bought the Mercedes EQS was not just the fact that the dealer, when we went in and talked to him, it was a wholesome spot, and I know, they get paid to do that kind of stuff. But what really blew us away was the safety record of the Mercedes, and then all the benefits from the certified pre-owned. So let's talk about it. So what happened? So we bought the car back in August of 2024. And when we bought the car, it was a purchase for basically a peace of mind for me, for when my wife and my sister are traveling, that they would have a safe vehicle for them to be able to move about when they're doing the different things that they do. But also, it was a point that if there was any issues that would come up, that Mercedes just gave us the warm fuzzy that it would be handled. So lo and behold, to my surprise, I purchased the vehicle for the safety and expedience if my wife and my sister have some type of mechanical issue, and it ended up being me. So what happened? I am driving to work and I hit a pothole in the middle of the street. I mean, I had no idea. I mean, I must have just hit it just right, because as soon as I hit it, the tire pressure warning system came on, and my tire pressure went from about 41 psi down to 28. I mean, immediately, like that. So I immediately flip around, get the car back to my house, and get in the other car to go to work. I get home later on in the afternoon, and the vehicle is completely on 0 psi. It has no pressure in the tire whatsoever. So I call up my service rep at Mercedes-Benz of Macon. Call up my service rep, tell him what's up. He says, hey man, all you gotta do is get it here, and we'll get you a rim on the way, and we'll take care of you. So I say, hey man, well look, this thing won't hold no air, and even if it did have any air or would hold air, I don't feel comfortable driving it 60 miles from my house to your dealership, so I'm gonna have to see about arranging to get it towed to you. And my man says, hey, you ain't gotta worry about that. Here's a 1-800 number. Call this 1-800 number, and they'll be there in an hour to pick your vehicle up. I'm like, word? He's like, yeah. So here I am in the back of my mind, thinking that, how many times have you bought something and bought a warranty service on something, and when you need it, it becomes, I wouldn't necessarily say a hassle, but it becomes hard to use it because the warranty people don't want to do what has been promised to you under the warranty. Well, I can say with full backing, full 100%, this process with the Mercedes-Benz and the CPO warranty was flawless. No questions asked, nothing. I picked up the phone, called the 1-800 number. The person on the other end of the 1-800 number asked me a couple of questions, sent me 4 text messages, sent me 4 text messages, and that was it. And then as soon as I answered those questions, it immediately popped up and said that that they had dispatched a wrecker to my home to pick up the vehicle, and that they would be there within 41 to 60 minutes. And so about 10 minutes later, I got another text that says that the service that I requested, the person is en route and would be at my home within 30 minutes. And lo and behold, the wrecker showed up to my house in exactly 33 minutes. So is that 100% how it would go all the time? I can't say that with full certainty, but I can tell you from this point here that I just had, from this vantage point, everything went as advertised. And so in addition to them showing up, towing the vehicle for free, 60 miles, they also sent me a $100 Lyft gift certificate that if I needed to go to Mercedes to, like if they were going to have a rental car for me or something like that, or if the vehicle was going to be done the same day, then I could catch a Lyft on them up to $100 and wouldn't have to come out my pocket. So I will tell you that I will continue to sing the praises of especially the Mercedes-Benz Service Center here in Macon. Shout out to my service rep, Steve Cummings. Also shout out to my sales rep, Marcus Johnson. I've had nothing but pleasant experiences with the Mercedes-Benz of Macon. And I don't see any reason why that would stop. But just the fact that they give you a loaner. If I'm not mistaken, they put you up into a hotel if you're out and about around the country, and you got some maintenance stuff that's covered under warranty and that kind of stuff like that. But this process was absolutely flawless. And so I just want to say thanks to the people at Mercedes. You have definitely eased my mind, so that way when my wife and my sister are out traveling around and I'm not able to be with them when they're traveling, that I don't have to worry that if something happens with that vehicle, they can call up the closest Mercedes-Benz, get it towed to them, get a Lyft certificate to catch a ride to the dealership up to $100, and find out what's going on with the vehicle and everything like that. So let me know, what do you think? How many of you guys have ever had some type of maintenance issue where whether it be a cracked rim like I have now, or some other issue that causes you to have your vehicle towed to the shop because you can't physically get it there? Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you said, love to hear and see what your feedback was. I'd also love to hear and see if you had an opposite type of reaction than what I had. If you had an issue, or you had a point to where you tried to do something with your Mercedes Certified Pre-Owned Warranty, and it did not go as smooth as I'm saying mine went. Because I tell you, man, I just can't say it enough. Mine was absolutely smooth. Until then, I'll give you a update once I get ready to go pick my vehicle up. They said it should be about 2 or 3 days before the rim comes in. Hopefully it'll get here before this weather that's supposed to be getting here to Georgia this weekend. So we're supposed to have another round of the wintry mix stuff. So I guess we thought we were going to get out of January without having any weather concept. But at any rate, let me know if you have any thoughts or any other experiences with the Mercedes-Benz Certified Pre-Owned Warranty Program, and did it go as advertised for you? Because it sure did for me and my wife. Until next time, peace.